Breaking tonight, the NCAA tournament won't be the same, and that's not even the worst-case scenario. Good evening, I'm Nico Tamuri, and the NCAA will not allow the general public to attend March Madness games with this rapid spread of coronavirus. The only people at those matchups will be so-called essential personnel, players, coaches, officials, the broadcast crew, so you can watch the game. But at least the games, as of right now, are still being played because the Ivy League has completely canceled all of its spring sports. Again, all of them. That includes 3 teams in the top 5 of men's lacrosse, the Cornell Big Red. Number 2 in the nation, a national title contender, watching their season end tonight. Greater appreciation, of course, for the games that are still scheduled. That includes the ACC tournament, Syracuse basketball making their debut there tonight. Joining me tonight live in studio is Demetrius Nichols, former SU player. Demetrius, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And first and foremost, we have to talk about this NCAA tournament news. No fans in the arena. I mean, you played in 3 NCAA tournaments. Yes. Can you think about what that would be like?
Yes, I have, because I've done it a couple years ago in Greece, playing our cross-the-street rivals. We weren't able to have the fans a part of the game, so twice a year, we would play in an empty gym, and we have to find our own energy. And that's what's going to happen in the NCAA tournament. Whoever wins the national title, that's going to be the team who can create their own energy and find their way to win.
Wow, certainly crazy times right now when it comes to basketball. Let's talk about this Syracuse game tonight. Listen, it wasn't pretty when Syracuse hosted North Carolina. What does the Orange have to do in this game?
It's going to start on a defensive end. We know that North Carolina averages 40 rebounds per game, so Syracuse has to limit them to 1 shot and get out in transition and get wide open threes. So screening guys like Barama Sidibe, Marek Dolezaj have to set good solid screens so the 3 shooters, Elijah Hughes, Buddy Boeheim, and JG3 can get nice, wide open shots to be successful. And lastly, just play with a chip on your shoulder. Play like it's your last game because you never know what's going to happen. So just leave it all out on the floor.
Absolutely. You don't know. If they lose, you never know. They could go to the NIT. Who knows if the NIT is even going to be played at this point. Demetrius Nichols, thanks so much for the time, my friend.
Thanks for having me.
Now, we've got Demetrius in the great jacket here, maybe foreshadowing the Colgate colors here, because we do have Matt Hosworth live in Hamilton right now previewing the Patriot League title game.
Hey, Nico, welcome to Colgate University. Now joined alongside the head coach himself, Matt Langel. And Coach, I guess tell me, what's it going to take to be able to have a party in here later on tonight and cut the nets down?
Yeah, you got to play well. Boston's a really talented team. They've got an first-team all-league guy in Mahoney inside. McCoy is a talented guy outside. Walter White is really playing his best basketball of the year. So we're going to have to be tough on the glass and defend them well and hopefully, share the ball and make some shots. That's important to our offensive game.
Colgate taking on Boston University in the Patriot League championship game. This could be the second time in as many years you guys go to the NCAA tournament. Obviously, last year, almost defeating Tennessee. I guess tell me that experience, what does that do for this team heading into this game?
I just think we've grown a lot as a group through last year, through this season, having the target on our back, being preseason favorites, and making it through the non-league and the regular season conference play to be first place and then to win 2 home games here. I think it's positioned us well. We've got confidence and experience, and I think the guys are ready to go.
Coach, we wish you the best of luck.
Thanks.
We hope you come out with the win tonight, and Hamilton will be here for hopefully a big celebration coming up tonight. Live here from Colgate University, I'm Matt Hosworth. We'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Matt, and let's hope they're cutting down the nets. And Demetrius, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. I really enjoyed myself.
Now, if SU wins, you're the good luck charm. I know you're leaving town, but we have
to have him back every time.
Exactly.
Just keeps winning. Demetrius comes back.
All right, you're what, 6'8"?
6'8".
All right, I have really tall heels on, but let's see how that's
I like it.
really tall heels.
I think he's taller than you. Hey, we figured that out. We'll see you tonight for NBC3 News at 11. Have a good night.